You just kind of just rub some dirt on it, walk it off, and at some point there's going to be a breaking point, where you can't take it anymore,
Hmm.
or you're going to start self medicating. You're going to start trying anything basically just to figure a way to ease the pain. And you hear it nine times out of 10 all the time that someone, men will go down that road because you didn't really have a healthy way to alleviate that. You didn't know, like you said, you really wasn't brought up to where you thought God had a relationship with you in this manner to where that can be, what you use to get some relief, to get some clarity on yourself. And I think it's more important now than ever, Josh, that we really look to community, really look to small groups, getting involved in your local church, getting a band of brothers around you that you can have these conversations with. That I think so many men would, imagine if you were, having some fun, having some drinks, but you had some people around you that could have said, "Hey, let's go another route. I know where you've been, but let's go another route to save you from all of maybe the family destructions and all the things that,
Yeah.
kind of went down that line." And it seems so simple, and it is. And that's why I think channels like this and everywhere I go, I try to just, breathe and conversate positivity into men and say, hey, if something's on your mind, let me know. If you want to grab some coffee, let me know. Because I feel like it's such an easy effort, if you will, just to do that, to save someone from a whole generation of destruction. And now, how cool is it that you are on this side of it, and you get to raise your family, and you get to speak into other men, and you get to kind of save them and help them because you've had this experience, terrible experience, but it's a testimony, right? That's part of your
Right.
testimony now, and God's going to use that. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, he always, even in my life, he uses the weirdest things, the things maybe I wasn't so proud of. He knows how to take that and say, man, I'm going to use this into your story. I'm going to strengthen your story to help someone else that's going through that. And I think that's so cool, man, that I'm glad that I get to know you and get to see the other side of Josh and kind of what God's done in your life. Because this is all I know is kind of just this part of you. So
Yeah.
it's really cool, man. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
It's a crazy thing, man. I mean, I went through a lot of dark times and went through a lot of things, and like I said, the biggest point that you have made numerous times to me is community is the crucial part. You know, I have ten brothers that I can call and they're on the way at any point in time, and that is crucial because you're not by yourself. And as men, we sit around and we do it by ourselves, and we think we have to do it by ourselves, but we don't understand. Every other man is thinking the same way. So when we come together, it's the most powerful thing that you can see, and that's what this world, this country, the whole situation needs.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Having that community, I think, is a beautiful thing. Getting plugged into your local church. So as you're on this road, things aren't going well. You're hitting rock bottom, and you're saying, "Hey, something's got to change. So, something has to happen."
Mhm.
What was the first thing that you did to say, "Hey, let's pick up this brick. Let's pick this take this moment and try to do something positive and do some pivot, if you will.
Yeah.
Like let's try to go in a different direction."